On days when I wrap up my shooting by around 5 p.m., I binge on medu vada, bajji, bonda in streetside stalls on the way back home. Music is always with me and I don't need a special space for it. Even if I was running an idli shop for a living, I know that my idlis will taste good because that's how highly I rate my work ethic. I don't act. I am the way I am, and choose roles that I think suit my body language. I didn't know music either, but I became a composer. Acting too is like that. It's like cooking for your siblings when your mother is away. You have a responsibility and you try to do a good job. If composing music is like going to the gym in the morning, acting is like an additional session of yoga. They don't need to be mutually exclusive. I'm not a good actor. I only treat myself as an audience with each film. I enjoy different stories. Every film is like my own kid. I don't treat them differently. I'm not a Kamal Haasan or a Sivaji Ganesan, I know I'm Vijay Antony. To be honest, I have never thought about the intricacies of a script. I'm an emotional person. I chose films based on emotions. As actors, we are expected to come up with an exaggerated performance, which is far from reality. The scripts that I take should be solid in terms of content. Only then will my inability as an actor not show up on the screen. With the advanced editing technologies, it's not difficult to play double roles these days. It can be done easily. I find it easy to be myself as an actor. I like to produce my own movies. Only after coming to Chennai did I come to know that I know nothing about music. People in Chennai are so talented in Carnatic, ghazals, etc. They can play piano, etc. so well. It's one thing to narrate a story and another thing to execute it. New directors are safe. They tell you the full story, and since they are new, they try to put their heart and soul into the project. After the success of Bikagadu, I am more happy, energetic and confident. I had a blind belief in myself and became a music director and an actor. Don't call me a hero. I would prefer myself being called as an actor. Right from my first film, I've introduced several singers and lyricists to the industry. Since Non happens to be my production, I've decided to use this as a platform to help new talents. I would love to work on a film which would be close to Hollywood standards. I was always toying with the idea of acting. Acting is just another facet and it will not affect my output as a music director. I felt very happy when people mentioned that I had done a good job in my debut flick. My characters in each of my films bear no resemblance to each other. It's not that easy, but the moment the camera is switched on, I have to mold myself to breathe life into the characters I portray. I prefer working with new talent irrespective of whether they know the language or not. At the same time, I have been keen on taking female leads, who know Tamil quite well. Working with newbies has its own advantages as they're open to ideas and the audience can see the actresses as themselves, devoid of any preconceived image from their previous films. I'm a technician whose efforts go into hiding my limitations as an actor. I can't shout, I can't cry convincingly, and please don't make me dance. If there's a scene in which I need to cry or emote heavily, I just take care of it during the dubbing sessions. My style of cinema is different and I always look at my films as the audience would. I don't know acting, but I choose good stories and portray emotions according to the story. Many directors are approaching me with good scripts. I will concentrate on production and music. Once a week, I used to treat myself to 3 parathas with the pocket money I save. It tasted so good, and I loved eating it soaked in salna. I am wary of unknown street food, available in plenty in places such as Singapore and Malaysia. These days, I pay attention to my eating habits and avoid junk food, but looks are not that important to be a good actor. Anybody can act. Correction. Anybody can act if they know their own weaknesses. I knew my limitations even when I was a music director. There was nothing extraordinary about the work I was doing as a composer, though I had delivered hits. Intelligent decisions may fail you, but one's instincts cannot. I still can't believe that I was accepted by Telugu audiences because I don't know Telugu. Without knowing me, the Telugu people gave me their unconditional love. As an actor, I give 60 days to act in a film, but the writer takes nearly 2 to 3 years to create a story. I always believe that it is his hard work that pays for a film's success. Nand performed admirably, and the people have since associated me with that character. I am in no hurry to change that image. Visit our website for more quotes, quoting.com.